Aw, Bush League. Bush League left a bunch of stuff open. Bush League! Bush League! Amateur hour. Got amateur hour going over here. What's going on? We're going to take a little bit of time and just chill out and wait for... I'm not really sure when Guilherme and Ron are going to roll in. But at some point, hopefully they roll in and we can just chit-chat with them. That would be fun. We're going to have some staff in here today. Basically just going to be, pardon me, a bunch of old friends talking gear. As I have known Ron for a really long time. By the way, my name is Tyler. And this is the MSim Universe. Today we are going to be talking with Guilherme Miranda from various bands. You may know him from Entombed AD. You may know him from, I believe it's called Dieth or I think it's called Dieth. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's Dieth. I don't think it's Dieth. I think it's Dieth. I'm not sure. Either way, Napalm Records, rad band, super cool bunch of dudes. Guilherme is really nice guy. For a long time, he's been interested in plugins. I know this because I sent him a number of plugins in the past, a bunch of really cool stuff that he tried out for, I think, just various developers that he tried out and enjoyed. And I was really happy to have been able to work with him in the past. Well, not work with him as so much as just send him some cool shit to test out and give me kind of like what's what. So today we're going to be testing out his NAMM pack. Bo, what's going on? How are you? And if you don't know what the NAMM pack is, Neural Amp Modeler is what we're talking here. This is the Neural Amp Modeler. This is free. And what this is that I'm going to explain this in a way that like NAMM nerds, and I am one of those now, but like people, we'll call them NAMM enthusiasts, would probably going to cringe all over the place at this, but just fucking chill out and give me a second to explain. For those of you that are not aware of what the Neural Amp Modeler is, essentially it's like you have kind of like a Kemper profiler right in your computer that's free and you can use to capture things. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. It plays, for the most part, captures / profiles. You know, it's not the same technology, but it's similar enough that we can kind of refer to it in very layman's terms in how it kind of works. So go get it. Essentially, you can be rocking in no time flat. You can just go over to the Neural Amp Modeler, go and grab it off of the website. And then you can head over to Tone Hunt and get a whole bunch of stuff for free. Whole bunch of stuff. There are going to be paid packs. I think there are a multitude of them out there already. But this is the first signature pack that I remember hearing about. Probably going to see more of these popping up. Hopefully through Loudstakk as well. Wooly Namath's over here. What's up, Bo? How's it going, buddy? How's everybody doing? If you're in the chat, I mean, this is a type of scenario where you're going to need to say hello. You got to say hi. You gotta say hi. All right, so we're gonna be let's just test some levels out here. Obviously I gotta bring my level way down. Let's hold on, see what we're working with. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out here. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out here. Let's figure it out. So does this already have a so are these IR equipped or not? Because I can't quite tell. That's not IR equipped. So I'm using some of the provided IRs. I think I'm going to try it. Might need an adjustment during this stream here. I think I'm going to try it with some of my own IRs, just so I'm not trying two things I'm completely unfamiliar with. What I want to do is just find one really good IR here and do it that way. And just give me a moment while I'm going to do that. I'm going to find something that I like a lot and then just use that for now and then kind of go through my favorites folder. That's a bit better for me right now. Cool. So I've got a few different things here in this folder that I'll be kind of going out of a few different things. I'm also going to be using our the Amp Simulators Doom Tomb IR pack, which is going to be coming to Tone Hunt sometime fairly soon. We're going to be weeding out some of the bad at this point, and I'm pretty excited about all the things to come. Pedro, how are you? Pedro! I may have to do... Yeah. We're going to have to do a very, very quick and brief adjustment, a neck adjustment here, because it's buzzing out on me, and I really don't want it to do that because my mic's been picking it up lately. So we're just going to do a little bit of a tinker, and that should be more than enough. Let's see what we got. We'll see. Hold on. I don't think we've quite gotten enough yet, so we're going to turn this. I usually do this before the stream. Sorry, guys. Okay. We should be good to go now. Yeah. All right, cool. Now I'm just going to tune that up to make sure that I didn't throw it all out of whack, which sometimes happens when you're doing such a thing. Although I may need to put some more attention on it. Sorry, folks. I think I should be able to operate with that the way it is right now. So anyways, how's it going? We've got Eddie, we've got Bo, we've got Pedro, we've got a few people in the chat today. We're hanging out. Hopefully, Ron, I'm going to be checking just as we go here. Just going to be checking and make sure that we've got everything good to go and got the comments up, got everybody going. Once they get here today, guys, feel free to ask them any and all things, whatever it is. And I'm hoping this all pans out nicely. I'm hoping. I'm going to send a little note, though, just to make sure. All right. We are on. Rock and roll here, guys. Kick ass. Okay, we're back. I'm going to be running the GUILHERME Miranda, NAM pack. Basically, these can be captured at home. These are not easy to capture, though. A lot of people say, well, it's so easy. You can just capture it. It's no problem. Like, it's just so easy. It's not that easy to get it done right. You can do sure, anything is easy when you're not trying very hard. Hold up. That decided it was going to skip up a whole bunch. That's interesting. All right. So it's not easy to do it really well. And I've actually got pretty good news. We can't quite announce just yet because reasons. I can't quite announce yet, but we've got a plugin announcement coming that is NAM oriented, we'll call it. Very much NAM oriented, and it's something that we hope that the NAM community enjoys very, very much. And we'll be going over that at some point, but definitely not today. All right, so guys, essentially what you're going to be doing is you can capture these at home, but you need some skill, you need some know-how, you need some experience, you need some gear, decent gear, Someone's like, well, yeah, you can, you can profile plugins. Guys, don't do that. Don't profile plugins. Don't capture plugins unless you're just practicing or something like that. That's fine. But don't put them out there. Don't put them out there, guys. Just don't do that. Come on, don't do it. Tone Hunt, from what I understand, it's all legitimate amplifiers on there. Although, I mean, I can't possibly be sure of that. But I mean, I think that is the lean. Is that they? Pardon me, cat hair. What we got here? Working through the kinks for now. Those amps are complicated because they... Yeah, okay. So Eddie and Philippe are our resident heavy metal chainsaw. What's going on, dude? How are you? You tuned into the right stream. Man, I am just clipping. Clipping. I shouldn't be clipping, though. Clippity, clip. No clip. I'm trying not to compress the hell out of it. I'm just working along here, guys. Working along. All right, so let's go with it today. We've got, we're running a few different IRs. Gosh, dang it. There is a cat hair, and it's just living right there. All right, glamorous. Cool, I think we've got a decent, sound. Diablo Thrash 98. Let's start with Death and Roll like we were supposed to. What was that? What was that? Oh. Why am I getting so much? I'm getting a lot of the buzzinator here. Hold on, guys. Yeah, guys, this is... I'm going to have to throw a gate on this before next stream. If I don't have a gate on this mic before next stream, guys, yell at me. Yell at me. Yay. And I do hope those fellas are going to drop in tonight, or at very least, one of those fellas. That's tight. That sounds pretty good. We have Diablo Thrash 98, Dieth Rhythm. So this is his on-stage, presumably his on-stage rhythm? Now, is there, I wonder if there's, it doesn't sound as if there's a pedal necessarily in there. Now I've got some secret sauce we're trying out today. We have some secret sauce. I'm going to be kind of sort of just a little secret sauce here and there. We're going to be testing out something throughout the stream. Pay it no mind. So that's, fellas, that's without. And we have with. So just mental note, that sounds pretty farkin' good. The missus is taking a walk. She has done her absolute domination station cat mama supreme lately. Our cat, he is on the mend. He is starting to get better. Man, he is pretty skinny, and he had a pancreatitis again, and man, he's going through it. It cost us, oh gosh, lots and lots and lots of monies. Probably a couple $1,000s by the time we were done with it, but gosh, it was nice to see him home. And this morning, he jumped on our lap. He walked into the bedroom and just like he owned the place and jumped up and was purring and doing some stuff. And it was great to see. Sorry, guys. Cleaning something out of my peepers here. I know there's a hair in there somewhere, too. Or a rogue eyelash. Terrific. Rubbing my greasy ass eye as right before I'm about to play the guitar again. Really smart. Super smart ski. So this is Dieth Rhythm that you can get in this pack. That sounds tight. Oh, for frick's sakes. There is something right in my freaking eye, guys. And it is really not making me very happy. Is it in the glasses? Sometimes it's in the glasses. And the glasses wearers will know that, like, sometimes there's the hair. It's in your glasses. You put your glasses back on and the hair's like... terrible. Yeah, man, he's on the man. We're very excited about that around here. We love our boys. We love our feline friends around this place. And we have a lot of rogue hairs to remind us that they exist around here. That's for sure. You'll see them flying around all the time. This sounds great, by the way. That's tight. That's tight. It's still trying to buck me off a little bit here, guys. Let me tune it up again. As we wait for the gentlemen to arrive, they, I'm sure, will join us at some point during the stream here. I'm not sure how long or for how long or when, but I will confirm with you guys what the story is and as we go. One second, guys, just giving some directions. One moment, getting some directions here, fellas and folks. Trying to make sure we can do that. I don't know if we have, if I have a link here. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. My bad, folks. Here we go. Hold on a second, guys. We're going to have to go to all face, and this can be a lot easier. This can be a whole lot easier if I just do the all face, and then I'm going to do that. The tablet over there. Okay. We have all face. So now we just have to go, and I think we've got all face. We have all face. Okay. We have all face here, guys. Hold on. My sincerest apologies. We will be getting this going as we go. And my apologies. Okay. Just making sure that we have everybody we need in here. And right now there's there's a bit of a connection issue. And I'm just making sure that we have all the links. Everybody has what they be needing. And it'll take me a half second to do that. And then we'll be on it. Okay. Perfect. And all right, we are in. We are good to go. Perfect. And we can come back. All right, guys. Now, I'm sorry about that. We had a bit of an issue there. My mistake. And there was just a bit of a miscommunication on the time and place, I think. And a bit of a link that we needed to figure out. So now we're all good. They are on their way. They're dropping in. And we're going to go from there. Perfect. All right. We've done it. We've done it. We are all done. We are all good. We are just getting into the meat and potatoes of this. We haven't even really gotten started. And again, I think I've been dealing with more tuning issues and cat hairs than anything else. It's just, you try to vacuum in a cat house. Go ahead. All you do is stir it up and make it angry. You go ahead. All right, cool. So anyways, GUILHERME Miranda and Loudstakk, Ron at Loudstakk, are coming together to make this terrific pack. It is $29.99, and you can get it and get the neural amp modeler for absolutely free and for nothing. And hey, what's going on? Loudstakk, Ron in the house. He is here. Guilherme will probably be around at some point. Heavy Metal Chainsaws in the house. He is very well. His perfect name for today, that's for sure. Let's see what we got here. So this is the Dieth. Is it Dieth or Dieth? I kind of feel like it's Dieth. All right, cool. Let's bring that up a little bit away from the guitar if I can. Gonna be testing some stuff out, guys. Low key. Just give us some. Give us a little bit of space on that. Oh, I can hear it. It's angry. How angry is it, Denoiser? Not that bad, but it's still angry. Freaking Denoiser. Great thing right here. If you've never heard of the Bertom Denoiser, go and get it ASAP. And I am really enjoying this preset right here. This is the Dieth Rhythm. Let's fire that open. Cool. That'll be just going to be parked there. And for a cab today, we're using a few different things. Actually, I'm just going to open my whole chain. I know it's ugly to have it all open, but I just don't care. I just don't care. I want to have it all open. We're going to have it fucking open. All right. Cool. So this is right now, this is the 412 EGA, the EGA 412 from Dr. Bonkers, 414 Hype Reel Mix. My favorite single IR of all time, and I use it every time I test something new. So I'm not going to be using the in the box IRs right now. My suggestion is you also test it out without the inside the box IRs, just till you get an idea of what the profiles are giving you first, then start blending in the IRs should you wish. That's just freaking, I can see it. Get off there. That's just my suggestion. This is one of my favorite IRs ever. So I often use that first, the first time I run through some new profiles or new amps or new everything, new amp sims. Now, there's probably no boost on this, so we could go ahead and lean on one of our boost plugins if we'd like. We have the Forte Boost 22 from Wavemind, the X Drive pedal from Wavemind, and the Shoeless Drive pedal, the brand new, just released from Resington and Wavemind. We have those three as well as our own signature series plugin from Audio. This is amazing. It's called the Sword. It's going to be coming pretty soon. There's going to be a whole bunch of presets going to be joining the as an update, and you guys will enjoy it, I promise. So for now, let's try out this because I think it's going to sound just lovely. All right. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it do. So this is not just a chainsaw pack, guys. This is a little bit of kind of everything. It seems like there's a whole bunch of different stuff in here. So if you're kind of walking into this thinking it's just going to be all like chainsaw madness, it's not. All right. Yeah, we tried it out yesterday. What's going on, Resington? Nice to see you. Nice to see you on the channel. A long time, man. I've known you probably longer than you think. I mean, honest amp sim reviews, early days. I can remember talking shop with Resington a long time ago, and it's just so rad. We talked about you quite a bit yesterday in the stream when we reviewed your pedal. It's fantastic. It's a great job from you and Chris. Awesome job. Thanks so much. I'm going to get it in here. It boosts the amp profiles nicely. It's not super like aggressive. You can it's got that MDS switch, which is really rad, and getting that extra modern kind of like jiggity, you know, that kind of thing. Jiggity jig 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 jig. Love it. Love the gate. Great job. Solid. This sounds good. We've always got somebody joining us the last little while. It's pretty awesome, even when it's not so super scheduled. We've got like Brad. We've got some. We've got a YouTuber in here today. And one thing I like about Resington is that he never stops working. It's just like it's constant. He's always popping out content, and it's always content that developers enjoy because it's produced well. It's in tune. The riffs are catchy. He's got good energy, great energy, I would say. Some would say phenomenal energy. Great stuff. I could use a touch. I'm just going to give it one tiny little click in the treble. I'm not going to be editing the profiles too much with the neural amp modeler. In my opinion, if you're not getting what you want out of a profile, look for another one. You can edit it a little bit in each direction, like that 4 to 6 on the dial, maybe. Maybe just, 4.5 to 5.5 even. Don't get too crazy. If you don't have basically, think of it like Photoshop. Think of Kempers or profilers like a Photoshop. It's a picture, right? You're taking a photo, essentially, of the signal chain. If you're using anything to edit it too much, the more artificial it's going to be. And that is just the way it is. If you use the modeler too much on the EQ, like just about anything except for maybe the Tone Hub tracing amp. That one is, you could probably get a little crazier with the movements and how much you can edit. But I mean, with profiles, I generally suggest that if you aren't finding what you want, find another profile. It'll be giving you what you want. I'm breathing right into this thing. I gotta put a gate on this thing. So, MDS switch, yeah, man, 4 lead guitars. It's also really good for the Junt, as you're probably aware. It's like an instant gent switch. I found yesterday rather that I either used it as it was with no MDS on like a really bright amp, and it was just like, ooh, yes, or unbrighten the amp just a tiny bit, go with a little bit more, something more of standard, and then click that MDS switch, and god damn it, oh my goodness, it's gent in a switch. You just like, oh, what's that? You would want? Oh, you're genting now. We made light of that yesterday. It's like whether you want a gent or not, whether you want a metal or not, whether you want a Ola or not, that MDS switch is taking you there, whether you like it or not. It's taking you to modern metal town, and it's I like it a lot. And great job, nice graphic, cool graphic. And Chris at Wavemind, man, he's going to be doing some cool things. I can say that I can comfortably say that we here at the MSIM Universe are doing something with Wavemind. We're doing a little something that you guys are going to be really interested in, and we'll be testing out part of that little something today in the chain. And I can't tell you anything else. So here's without the little something. And with the little something. All right, cool. Let's turn that off now. You cannot see it. I cannot show you. I cannot show you. I can't. We're going to be working on actually a lot of something. And that's just a little something of the lot of something. I'm going to be coming out with something really cool for NAMM users to rejoice. Something smooth and effortless that looks cool as hell and doesn't look like it was made in Tron. And like it's someone inside the Tron video game was just like, I made neural amp modeler. Here, what it looks like. It does not to say that this graphic is Tron. I'm just saying, I'm just going to throw them under the bus. The Genome graphic looks a little Tron, a little bit Tron, but it's cool as shit though. I got to say, Genome is pretty cool. Pretty cool. If you're a Two Notes user, man, you can find some pretty cool ways to fuck around. So this is the Dieth Rhythm, and this pack is $29.99. If am I correct? Are we giving one away there today, Ron? The best question for Ron today gets a Loudstakk, gets at least one. I'm not sure what he's planning on today. We never know what the developers are planning on doing with packs and things of that sort. So get out there. Make sure you're asking these guys some questions. Fire one out there for Resington while you're at it as well if you want. He's chilling today with us. Wow, we got 10 folks in here with us. That's great. It's wonderful to see everyone. You will, gent. Just like Pedro said yesterday. Wonderful. Yeah. Guilherme, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, man. It's a humbling experience to have him. Man, it's just like I can remember picking his brain about plugins, and man, I can just remember that. Like, this guy is a plugin lover. This isn't just like an artist that's like, I'm going to do one of these signature things, and I'm not even actually really going to use it, and I'm just going to kind of put my name on it, and that's the way we go. No. That's not the way he rolls. This guy is a plugin-aholic. He loves amp sims, has for a very long time, knows what he wants out of an amp sim, knows what he wants out of a profile. And Ron also over there at Loudstakk, Ron knows his shit when it comes to capturing these things. So, man, I cannot wait to see what Loudstakk has in store when it comes to this neural amp modeler. So I kind of got parked here. I got fucking porked. I got porked on this profile. This one, it always happens. Every time I find a really good profile, I just sort of sit on it and let they just chill. Let's keep going, though. Dieth Rhythm 2. Nice. So I guess my question is for Ron: how many more of these signature offerings are we expecting? How many can we expect coming down the pipe? Can you reveal any of the artists that you've been talking to about these signature NAMM packs? This is kind of groundbreaking because this is the first one I've heard of. I've yet to hear of a signature NAMM pack yet. And I mean, I've heard of paid packs. I've seen some of the paid packs, but I have not really seen any of this stuff directly. Like, I've never seen a signature NAMM pack. By the way, Resington also has some stuff over on Tone Hunt. You want to check out some of his stuff over there. I checked it out just the other day. He's got some lovely IRs over there, so go and check those out next time you get a chance. Tone Hunt is where it's at. If you are just getting into NAMM, you got to go over there. And I can't, without revealing too much, I can't really say too much right now, but I can just say that Tone Hunt is where you're going to be at. There's some terrific people over there that are just doing it as a hobby, finding every piece of gear that they can find and capturing these things from like as good as they can. And if they're not that good and they realize that they've done something better, they redo all these profiles. It's awesome. It's really truthfully awesome how much dedication the NAMM community has and how much confidence they have in this technology. I think it's just amazing. I am going to put you on the spot. That's what we're going to do, brother. If you can't say anything, just say, I cannot say. We will discuss it another time. Yeah, man. No, I disagree. Like, some of your IRs are pretty fun, dude. Primal Nerd has amazing captures. I did not know about Primal Nerd, but now I'm gonna. See? That's fun. I've only been on it for a little while. My NAMM journey started a long time back. Admittedly, I did not have the best first impression, and I did one of those things where I'm just like, I'm gonna hang back. I'm gonna, just like I do with a new video game console. I hang back, get the bugs out, get things moving along. Then about a year after the console comes out, I buy it. And that's what I like. Pretty much what I did with Neural. The neural amp modeler rather. I hung back for about a year, And I was blown out of the fucking water when I finally waded into the waters fully, jumped in, and I had some friends, everybody who I trusted, gear-wise, was telling me, jump in now. Now's the time. Get in there, have a look, have a listen, and check it out. So I'm really excited about it. And I know Caleb Mayfield has a very similar story as he and I were just talking about it. So this is the Dieth Rhythm 2 that you guys can get in the GUILHERME Miranda signature NAM pack. Is it Dieth or Dieth? I want to say it's got to be Dieth. I don't know why. That's phenomenal. Sounds great. Let's try it with Resington's pedal. That sounds great. The gate's fun. It's like kind of like a, can we say it accurately by saying maybe it's like a part precision drive, part DOD 250? Yes? Maybe something along those lines in there somewhere. Yeah, fantastic. Guys, go out and get this for free from Wavemind right friggin' now. And check out everything else that Resington has to offer on YouTube as well. If you're not over there, he's got tons and tons and tons more subscribers than we do here. But we just got fucking started, right? We just got fucking started. All right, cool. So we're going to move from pedal to pedal. I'm just trying it out with different things to see how they respond. Now, how many of these profiles, Ron, can I ask, involve a pedal? Like, am I doing them a disservice by throwing a pedal out front right now? Is there a pedal involved in this one here? Sounds like there could be. Also curious as what amp am I using right now when I use the Dieth/Dieth? Okay, cool. If I could curiously, what is the signature flavor amp here in the Rhythm and Rhythm 2? I'm curious. And number 3. Ooh, I like number 3 a little bit better. I gotta move back a little bit. Whoop, and I gotta stop fucking slouching. Oh, stretching out my old ass back. Yeah, that's where we're at. Dieth. Dieth. He said number 2, but I can't remember. Dieth 2 has the Oh My Goat in front of it. Nicely. That's really cool. Is there a 80s kid? What's going on? There's a big, no, it's still a bit. I will tell you that for me, it's a lot less miss and it's a lot more hit. If you stick to the better profile creators or find some creators like Helga B, Pip Priss, Arlington Audio, Emil Robe. These are some fantastic creators that have just like this nice large selection of really great sounding stuff that'll get you started for free. And then I get the feeling that there's going to be more and more of these paid packs or for various amounts, whether it be $5, $30, depending on how much is inside the pack. In this case, I feel like $30 is 100% worth every single solitary dime. Let me try to catch up. Almost all of them have a pedal baked into the tone. Cool. JC 101 Sue 5150 on 3. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, and Chris over at Wavemind has some fantastic ideas. He's telling me about some of his ideas. I've also been kind of just helping him out to kind of get to know the market and how certain things work and other things, and just kind of being there to answer any questions he may or may not have. And it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool, that for sure. He's a very, very nice guy, fun to work with. We are, as mentioned, doing something with Wavemind as well. And it's something kind of different, but we hope that you guys are going to like it as well. How's the guitar volume, guys? Do I need to crank it up a bit more? Is it decent? I can hear it getting angrier. Yeah, I'm going to put a gate on that just in case. I have the denoiser, and I'm just going to put a gate on that as well, just to make sure that there's nothing nasty spitting out. All right, Frozen Redneck. We've got a classic Gibson Classic 57, by the way, in the neck and in the bridge, that has a Bill Lawrence USA L500XL, aka the old dime bag pickup, useful for a whole of a lot more than just Pantera. Low cost pickup as well, not a very expensive pickup. So go and check out the Bill Lawrence USA L500XL, and I think you can get them for still get them for $60 US. So go and check those out. Put one in one of your guitars and just really, really enjoy it. I promise you will. It's picking up my breath. If you're curious, I'm using just a tiny bit of room verb to moisten things up. It's literally 6% of a small studio reverb. It's tiny. It just moistens things up just so much that it just makes it better for me in here and makes it better for you guys as well. But it's free. You guys can go get it as well. It's nothing exciting. The only other thing, and in the chain as well today, I've got the STL tones. It's just Nadir. This is free. You guys could probably have your impulse response loader of choice. In this case, I'm just using it here. I'm going to skip over the next plugin in the chain, if you know what I mean. Oops. This is the Neural Amp Modeler. As mentioned, this thing is for free, absolutely free. Here's our new free plugin. This is the Sword. And guys, if you're going to check this out, check it out, but have it be known. Many presets coming. There's only about 10 in there right now, and then all these are coming. As you notice, there's just a few more than that we've thrown in. So be ready. It's going to be a lot of fun when those presets hit eventually. All right, Dimebucker has... I don't like the Dimebucker at all. I think the Dimebucker is a cheap, poorly engineered copy of the L500XL. That's just me. That's just me. Might not be you. You don't have to agree with me. That's fine. We all disagree sometimes, and we can all still be friends. Just make sure there's respect involved, and no one will ever get mad. Man, that's beefy. When's the gate? The gate got it. Finally, the gate got it. That sounds really good, though, guys. Holy shit. That's really sounds great when you just let that chord ring out. It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I can't see that well. I go back and forth on that, Caleb. Sorry. Trying to keep track of everything. If you like the Dimebucker, why not try it? Hold on. If you don't like the Dime Pair, you're not a true Pantera fan. Hold on there, Corey. I don't know if I want to get into that. I don't know if I want to... Do you want the comeback? Because this is technically the classic... Well, not even this. The original version is the classic Dime pickup. And then it was this one. And then it was the Dimebucker, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know that if I'm being technical. And I don't want to... I don't want to go head-to-head on. But you know what? I'm going to let Eddie handle this. You know what? I'm not even the truest. We actually have one of the truest Pantera fans in the history of Pantera right here in the chat. Eddie. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Sharp. I'll let him take care of it. But nonetheless, I actually really do like the Dimebucker. And again, get off of me. Tell me how to live my life, cat hair. All right. So basically, I had the Dimebucker in 2 guitars for quite some time. I did like the pickup. I just like this one a lot more. It's not like, I just thought like it is what it is. It's not a terrible pickup. It's just not as good as this one. Yeah, man, the sword. You want to check out the sword? I can throw it into action. And then if we want to go to something like a Hyper Fuzz, we have Heavy Pedal. And if we wanted to go with a type of a Hyper Fuzz, now where did I put that in here? Where did I put it? I know I did a Hyper Fuzz. Essentially, it just mimics the curves of some other drive and distortion pedals. You'll probably dig it there, Resington. I know you dig your free stuff too, and this is free. But I would strongly suggest, if you're going to do a demo, please wait until all the presets are in there, because I think you'll be in your glory. Not to say that you couldn't make your own curves like pretty much like that, as you are quite an experienced user like the rest of us. But that being said, wait for the presets, because man, they are rich with quality. Thomas, how's it going? Nice to see you. To be fair, most blade pickups sound good. No. Honestly, I have tried. I'm going to agree with you on that one. I really want to try the Jupiter Rail from Seymour Duncan, although I have not had the chance yet. Whoa, a little jump in volume there. All right, let's bring that back just a tiny bit. That's raw. Unbridled goodness it is on that one. Huge fan of that tone. That profile gave me a little bit of a buck, but that actually brings up a good point with the neural amp modeler, is that anytime you're going profile, even inside the same pack, give it a little before you decide to really reef on the strings, because you're going to get those, occasionally get volume ups and downs, especially when you're going through stuff on like Tone Hunt. You're going to get from user to user, you're going to get ups and downs for sure. Inside the same pack, you might get little bumps and ups and downs, but generally, on Tone Hunt, you're going to want to be careful. Just give it a little, okay, it's not loud, or it is loud. Nice. That's some big old beefy. I've wanted to try DiMarzio. Gosh, like I hate it because the little heart thing here, it always cuts off the last comment, so I just have to wait to see have it bump up. I wish I could take the heart away. Gosh. While we're on that dime page, I also just shot a bunch of IRs. Nice. By the way, Eddie is also going to be throwing up some IRs on his Tone Hunt. He's playing with a name. I like Uncle Ed's Cab Shed. I think that's be a perfect name. He's got some ideas. You guys might have an idea as well as what he could call his little new IR business. Not business. He's going to be giving away some really cool shit. He likes to shoot IRs for fun. And guys, I think you guys are really going to like them. They're going to be up on his Tone Hunt at some point. I myself am going to be putting up some packs on behalf of the AmpSim universe. And an amalgamation of impulse responses that were sort of left to me in a failed business, we can call it. And I'm really enjoying those blends, and we'll get into some of those throughout the stream today. In about 10 minutes, we are going to take about a 2-minute break so that I can take a quick tinkle, if you will, as we like to do on the hour. Every time we do a stream, we have a break on the hour every time, just to make sure we have some sort of level of convenience. You all can take a break as well if you'd like, no problem. And today's we're not even all the way through this pack. And Mega Dieth. Let's see what we got here, guys. That's wonderful. All right, cool. I've got a project. Oh, do I have a project? Tommy over at EMG and I have been friends for a long time now, and I've been looking for a reason to work with Tommy on something new. Pardon me, I had to burp. And Tommy and I we're looking to do something. He just said, if you ever get something, because he definitely supported Honest Amp Sim reviews, very, very much supported everything that we did. And really, we mentioned his products often, as we did like to test and review everything with passive and active pickups to kind of let people know where things were at. And those was kind of part of the reviews. And Tommy really got behind that. And then now that we're doing something different here, Tommy is sending over some pickups. He's sending over a prod. Now, I'm calling this project... Oh, hold on. This is an opportune time. Introductions. I'm calling this project the Hesher. Once again, it's going to be called the Hesher. All right, cool. So essentially, this is a 1980s Ibanez RG that I had given to me. And this person never had the opportunity. Sadly, never had the opportunity to turn it into a thrash machine. But I knew that it was always his intention to make it into a thrash machine. So I got myself an OG EMG 81, not the 81X. I got the PA2 boost. I got the 18-volt fucking modification. Very exciting. This is going to be a beast. He also was nice enough to send over a set of 5-string pickups for my new... I got this giant black 5-string bass that just has no pickups. It's been living without pickups for quite some time. It's all blacked out. Needs a set of pickups. He sent over. Thank you so much to Tommy Armstrong. Leave it over at EMG Pickups. He's a wonderful, wonderful dude. and sending us over a care package. So you guys are going to be there. I'm going to be trying to explain what I'm doing to the guitar. Just to explain really how easy modifications, your own modifications at home, are really as easy as you might think. You might not think they're that easy, actually. Because a lot of people will just take their guitar readily and hand it to a tech and hand them $40 to do the smallest of things. What would you say if I told you that home maintenance and little swaps and modifications are not that hard? YouTube makes it so much easier, and I'm going to be showing you guys what you guys can do with a cheap guitar to make sure you guys are getting the best out of your amp sims and your amp sim technology like this. Making sure that you guys are getting the best results with even the cheapest instrument. Literally, you could put an EMG in a toaster. You could take it and put it right in this little sign right here, string it up, and make yourself. It would probably sound pretty good. You can put an EMG in anything and have it sound good. So yes, very much fond of the old EMG 81, my friend. Yes, please throw any questions you'd like at, and it doesn't even have to be regarding the profiles or this pack. You've got questions about the bands or his experiences, etc. You've got questions even about Ugertone. I'm sure Ron would answer the odd question about Ugertone as well, as he was and still is a part of. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I don't take my word for it, but Ugertone fame, we'll call it. Some might. What is it? What was the old name? Oh geez, I've even forgotten. It might get. Oh no, it might get loud. No. Ah, geez, I can't even remember the old name. Wow, that's how long it's been, Ron. That's how long it's been. My question, what is up here? What's going on, Victor? How are you, sir? Nice to see everybody here on the stream today. And if this is your first stream here today with us in the AppSim universe, we're a newer group, a newer bunch of people, sort of. We've been around, most of us have been around the AppSim, the guitar and bass software market for a very long time. Myself, about 13 years now, and man, it's been a wonderful ride. And I've known Ron now for probably close to 10 of those years. And man, he was there from basically day one of Honest Amp Sim Reviews, one of the very, very first companies that ever gave us a prize. So man, it is awesome. Thanks so much to Ron for being a pal over the years. Very, very cool. Guilherme, thanks so much for also being a very reachable and approachable musician that is on a level, but very approachable. Ask him anything, guys. Honestly, very approachable, very nice guy, loves plugins. And so we look forward to what he's got coming out in the future, perhaps more packs, maybe an IR pack. We'll see. And that's about as far as it goes. Hello, me, meet the real me. All right, it's time for a little bit of a tune job. This guitar is feeling like it's just right for this job. I was wondering which guitar I was going to play today. I was like, which one is going to make this the best pack it can be? And I think was the right choice. It's got a blend of just about everything. You want to get doomy with this, they can get doomy. You want to get metally. You want to get thrashy, go ahead. Oh, gosh. Stoner rock, no problem. And it's not just a dime pickup, though. I really dislike when this pickup gets known as like the dime pickup because, man, it is good at just so many other things. And that, in my opinion, what makes it better than the Dimebucker is that the Dimebucker is really kind of hardwired to do just one thing, whereas these pickups can be good at just about anything from southern rock to extreme metal. So don't underestimate the $60 Bill Lawrence L500 XL. Do you have rich tea biscuits? I don't have any rich tea biscuits. I'm sorry. Or did I miss something earlier? Yeah, man, comments got past me too, dude. Don't worry. It's my stream. I really need a better method of monitoring comments. I really do. I'm so happy that you guys are joining us today, man. It has been a real ride. Again, we're going to just give something a little bit of a try here. Without and with. Oh dear, that sounds lovely, doesn't it? Without. Still sounds great though. Oh, yes. Everything here is right. Everything here is just perfect right now. I've got to switch the profile though. Nilihisto? Oh my gosh. Nilihisto. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know where this is going, and I like it. I'm also, just for the record, I know you probably weren't talking to me about the tea biscuits, but I'm Canadian. And we do have a nice selection of rich tea biscuits up here as well. Okay? In fact, just the other day, we actually have a store that's close to here. I'm not sure if you're talking about like stuff from the UK specifically, but I will tell you that we have a store here in town run by some folks, some British folks. It's like a bulk food store, but then they have a whole section of the store that is 100% dedicated to getting the best imported British snacks and drinks and all sorts of and biscuits and cookies. And you can just walk in there and you're just like, holy shit, it's everything you can get. They could possibly import from there. They're importing it, including tea. So it's pretty rad that we have that available. Swell. That sounds awesome. That sounds fucking great. Really great. Bravo on these profiles, on these captures, guys. Bravo on these captures. These are some of the best captures I've ever heard. These are just great. Great job. Killer job. Cannot wait to get into making some of our own to support our release. But for the now, we've had some really nice support. People reached out to us. We also reached out to a few different people, and we have some of Tone Hunt's elite. We were sort of given the opportunity to showcase some of Tone Hunt's elite profiles in our coming release. Is just sort of like that, and then you'll be able to actually go straight through the plugin and to open up Tone Hunt in a browser. So. We really want to make sure that Steve Atkinson, Tone Hunt, and all the other people involved, all the profile creators that are being nice enough to share some of their stuff with us, everyone involved getting a lot of credit. And man, we can't. It's just something a bit different than what's happening right now. Similar but different. You guys, I can't really say much more about it, but I cannot wait for you guys to try it. Especially some of the folks that I know do some demos. I think you guys are going to have a really great time with it. You guys know what I was trying to go for there, maybe? And if you know, that last note was real butchered. Real butchered. Oh, gosh. Can I lost today's NAM profiles? Do you mean post? These every profile that I'm showcasing today is 100% in the, is it 20, sorry again, $29.99 the pack, I do believe, $29.99 if I'm not mistaken. Loudstakk Guilherme Miranda NAM pack today. That's what you can go grab it, and it'll cost you $29.99. Can I list today's? I can't. It's all in one pack, brother. All in one pack. So yes, I can do that. I want to play just the start of Sweating Bullets. Nope. That ain't it. Absolutely not where I parked my car. All right, guys, we came up on the hour. So we're going to have a 2-minute break. Everybody grab a smoke if you got it. Have a joint if you'd like. Have a beer, grab a beer, depending on what time it is in your part of the world. Do something nice and relaxing, even if it's just stepping out the front door and getting a nice breath of fresh air on a beautiful day, or even a cold day or a miserable day for that matter. Fresh air is still fresh air, my friends. So go get something that ails you. I'll be back here in about 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you guys will stick around for the back half of the stream, as we'll be just chatting more. In the meantime, while I am out for the next 2-3 minutes, please do throw each and every single question possible at both Ron and Guilherme. And if Resington is still around, you want to ask him something, or myself, or any staff member here that's in the chat, be it Bo or Eddie. I think Thomas is in the chat as well. We have a few staff members in the chat. 12 people in our stream today. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be giving away some stuff. Well, Ron will be giving away some stuff today. He's going to give it away to the best questions. I'm not sure if he's giving away 1 or 2 or 27. It won't be 27. 1 or 2 or whatever, however many packs he's giving away. I'm not exactly sure if he's got some MIDI also. By the way, guys, make sure you check out the incredible MIDI stuff over at Loudstakk. If you guys like drag and drop MIDI, which you fucking should, because let's be honest, some of the worst program MIDI I've ever heard was by people that don't play drums. And it just is it. It's when we're all programming, it's easy if we don't play drums to lose the feel of a song and how it's supposed to be played. And then it sounds like robot drums, 127, robot drums. And if you don't know what 127 robot drums are, then I'm sorry for you. I mean, you'll come across it eventually and be like, oh, that's what he meant, 127 robot drums. Well, drag and drop MIDI feels like a drummer. It plays like a drummer. The accent's like a drummer. And you guys need something that sounds like a real drummer. So I'm going to tell you right now, get yourself some drag and drop MIDI that is played by a real drummer, like Ron, for example. Ron, wonderful MIDI packs, so make sure you get out there and get some of that as well. I will be back in 2 to 3 minutes. We'll see you guys then. What's shaking, everybody? I am back. Testing. Yes, indeed. Great day here. Guys, my community is enjoying the most otherworldly warm winter. Normally this time of year, we're still weathering temperatures of like minus 15, minus 20 Celsius, or colder. We've still got another month of potential snow in March, usually. Now, outside right now, it is completely clear. There's almost no snow on the ground, and it is +8. It's very, very different for our neck of the woods, folks. I am going to be getting to my illustrious amateur disc golf career a little bit early this year. I cannot wait. If you're a disc golfer and you're in the comments, say something. We'll make sure you get a prize. Honestly, if you play disc golf and you're actually serious, give me your PDGA number in the comments, and you'll win something. That'd be fun. We should just do that from now on. I'd love to meet you. I know Caleb. Oh, Caleb, you don't. Caleb doesn't count. Caleb, I already knew you were a disc golfer. All right. I read that absolutely wrong, Resington. I read 2012, 2013, spent some time in the CIA. It's not at all what you meant, is it? It's probably not. No. All right. I love that song. I never remember of it. The Vulture and the Traitor? Man, that's awesome. That would be just as good for like Doom as it would be for Swedish death metal, in my opinion. Yeah, shit yeah, hell yeah, and then more of a hell yeah. All right, if you guys are enjoying this sort of format where we've done this in the past, we did this with Aurora DSP, Daniel and Lucas. My apologies, sorry, Daniel and Lucas from Aurora DSP. We did it with Thomas McCrocklin and Luca from respectively from Polychrome DSP and Audiority. We're doing it currently with Ron and Guilherme. I cannot wait. We also have Chris from Wavemind coming in here next weekend to talk with us. Then the weekend after, we have our very first, depending on when you're watching this, we have our very first absolute power nerd hour, where we are going to be talking about everything involving IRs with two of our absolute power experts, Andreas from Valhalla and Mike from, pardon me, from Doctor. Yeah, it's a doctor. Jesus, guys. Dr. Bonkers Sound Labs, two of the smartest people I know when it comes to impulse responses. They're going to be explaining how 3D cab sections work and why they're not always the best way. We're going to be talking about IRs, and if you guys have ever had any question at all about the IR capturing process and anything else to do with IRs, you guys are going to want to watch this Power Nerd Hour. So anything, we're going to be calling these Power Nerd Hours or Power Nerd segments, where we get really deep into stuff that most AmpSim users are probably going to glaze over and be like, I just don't give a fuck. Does it chug? Just leave me the fuck alone. This is too much for me. I don't want to know. But then some people are going to be like, let me get my popcorn. Please don't start without me. We're going to be providing some of that, so we can share some knowledge and share some of our knowledge with you so that you guys can understand how this stuff really works, why things are as they are, why certain things have certain limitations, so you guys can understand the technology even more. So we look forward to that in the future. For now, The current technology we are working with is the neural amp modeler, and the profiles that we have loaded up are all from the wonderful pack that Loudstakk just put out with a wonderful guitar player named Guilherme Miranda. Of course, there is going to be a mix. Of course, Guilherme has history with Entombed AD, and then of course he's got his own stuff going now, and he's had, you know, you can go ahead and look up his history on an Encyclopedia Metallum. Man, the dude's been in some fucking pretty killer stuff. So the guitar tones are going to be they're going to differ. Of course, there's going to be some Swedish buzzsaw / Swedish chainsaw, whatever, however you know it. I originally knew it as the buzzsaw. Now it's sort of just morphed into the chainsaw, which is fine. That's super cool. I like it as well. So we're going to move along from this particular buzzsaw and go to Oh My Brutal. That's oomphy. Oomph, woomph. I don't want to fatten that one up too much. And I'm working with one impulse response state. It happens to be my favorite file of all time, the 412 EGA from Dr. Bonker Sound Labs 414 Hype Reel Mix from the EGA 412 pack. It's it's based on an Ignator 412, and this particular file just happens to be something that sings to me. It speaks to me, and I test everything for the first time with only this IR. Remember, if you're testing and reviewing something, try to make as many things in the chain as constant as possible. The only new thing in your chain should be the thing that you are testing, and try to make that as even more simplistic. When you're testing an amp sim, shut the cap sim off and try, test the amp and the pedals with your particular favorite selection of IRs. Do a thorough kind of thing like that. I'll go all the way through the product in that case. All right. So in this case, we are working with the absolutely free Neural Amp Modeler. You can go and get it. If you don't already have it, I suggest that you get on this amazing bandwagon that I'm just cruising on. The bandwagon, it has popcorn. The bandwagon has four-wheel drive. The bandwagon is gaining steam. A lot of people on this bandwagon, and it just keeps gaining steam. I'm happy to be on a fanboy of this particular product. Am I behind the curve? Yes. Was I behind the initial woomph and oomph of 20,000 users? Yes, I was behind the times there. But the fact of the matter is, we're here now. And we're here now checking out this wonderful pack. If you're just getting started there's some great stuff out there. Go and check out every profile you can find on Tone Hunt and just have a good time. Stockholm clean, eh? Oops. Oopsie. Sounds great. Sounds wonderful. I can't say anything bad. I'm glad that they threw a clean tone in there. It sounds like your average In Flames clean. Oop, you're not supposed to hear that note as loud as you are. Oh my gosh. Kevin, it's been a while since I played that riff. I'm aware that In Flames was from Gothenburg and it's not the same version of Swedish death metal. I'm aware. If you're curious, you can go watch. We also did an entire stream on the HM2 sound, and it took every fiber of my being not to beg Ron to let me just check this out during that stream and be all like secretive about it. But I just, I want to respect those boundaries as well. But we did recently did a Swedish chainsaw, Swedish buzzsaw, Swedish death metal stream where we kind of went over which plugins. We called it Tone Talk. You guys can go I wish I could do the whole thing over my shoulder. You guys could find it right here. But obviously I can't do that right now. But go and check out our Tone Talk. We also did one last weekend, Rammstein, and it went wonderfully well. I had a great time. Yeah, you're correct. And I see that there are people out there that are the smart people, real smart people that are trying to build like hardware units for the them profiles. But I don't know if they've succeeded or not. I haven't followed it that closely yet. Okay. Oh, that's out of tune. Oh, tune. All right, guys. So toss me a question if you'd like. I'm not sure. How is the chat going? Have we given anything away yet? How's that going in there? Are what? You're asking me about don't ask me about skateboards. Who are you asking about skateboards? I still got to wait. I still got to give Bonkers a try. Let us know what you're after, and we can guide you. Because, man, that guy's got some of the coolest fucking packs. Between Dr. Bonkers and Valhalla, these guys have some really unique stuff, guys. You need to go over there and check it out. It's not just, here's a rectifier cabinet in a pretend graphic box. Here's this, here's that. Like, they really show you the cabinets that they shot. They physically show you the cabinets that have, battle scars and ripped Tolex. And, I've always said that if Dr. Bonker's website had a smell, it would smell like a pawn shop. And any musician my age, any musician really, should get excited that smell. When you walk into like a used music store or a pawn shop that has a lot of instruments and you just musty, yes, musty with a little bit of desperation in the air. Yep, and I feel you can also smell a little bit of failure. I'm not just kidding. When I say failure, I don't mean that the IRs are failures. I mean like typically used gear. Sometimes, that's just what my friend used to say. When you walk into a store it's a used music store, it smells like failure because people gave up on their instruments. But it's just a joke. Calm down, everybody. Just calm down. So. This is great too. Stockholm Cleaner. Nice, full-bodied. Not the intended riffs for this pack, I bet. But hey, what can I say? That's what it reminds me of. I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day. I'm having a wonderful day. It's fight night. Who doesn't have a great night on fight night? Did anybody see that absolutely brutal knockout yesterday, though? I don't know if you guys are boxing fans or not, but holy shit. Woo, that was a good one. And I was asking you guys in the stream last night, is that fight started yet? And man, the second I got off here, they were doing the walkouts. I was like, oh, it's a perfect time. I got off and it was quick. It was quick, man. He smashed the he smashed the life out of him pretty quick there, regrettably. But that's the reality of combat sports. Tonight's Fight Night UFC. I'm so excited. Oh boy. Oh geez, I'm so excited. I do tend to gravitate towards jiu-jitsu myself. A little bit of boxing in there. I've been kind of leaning towards going to a friend of mine's boxing club that he has opened. And here's the other thing you can do with this. Because it's clean, I'm going to throw in a free delay. And we throw in something nice. Fantastic. So yeah, that's a free delay, by the way. This is the Nimbrini Audio analog rack delay. It's always parked in my chain. It's just useful. It's easy. It's free. It's fun to promote because it's free and it's super effective. You can dial us in like just in a snap. There's never any fuss, nothing. It's just, it does what I need it to do for the most part, unless I need something that's a little bit more intricate and a little bit more involved and something ping-pongy or something to that effect. But most of the time, this is going to get it done for me. When I need something a little extra, we've got the bucket here in the chain. This is from Fuse Audio Labs. And if just going through some of my chain for you guys, I've got the tuna from Aurora DSP. This is a tuna free, 100%. The denoiser. What's it doing right now? Oh, not much. Okay, there's not a lot of noise. Wait. Nope, we're good, actually. Not a ton of noise happening. It's a clean channel. But as I've mentioned in my environment, this is a terribly noisy environment. And I've almost given up trying to stream. It's one of the only reasons I was able to start streaming is because I've solved my noise issues. I've got the Forte Boost 22 based on the Fortin 33. And then I've also got the the X Drive based on the Maxon 808X. It's both from Wavemind. The Resington shoeless drive pedal, you guys should get that. It came out yesterday, I believe. Fantastic. And the free sword also in the chain. We are getting back to business here. Hopefully, we're going to get Swamp Blues. All right. Oh, boy, I left on that delay there. Fuck, when you get a chord like that, you got to hit it a few times because that is a bitch. I can't do it. I can't do that quick change either. Sounds great though. It's a fun chord. Sounds like I should definitely be playing a Foo Fighters song at some point or it's got to be in at least one Foo Fighters song. Coco Delay. Is it free? If not, I'm just kidding. I have so many delay plugins, but I'm always up to try anything free. I'm always up to trying it. All right, you want some shoeless? I got some shoeless on this particular tone. All right, I got you. Let's do it. Remember, there are drive pedals that are kind of already baked into some of these, so this is without. And here's with. That's a bit, it's funny, you turn it on, it's a bit more gentle, you turn it off, and it gets a little bit more muscular, if you will. So again, that's without. And with. I have no idea, 80s kid. I think it's still mono, if I'm not mistaken. That's a good question. Gotta have a Coca-Cola. What are you guys up to for the rest of your day? Well, I am going to get off this stream in I think we're going to be here for about another 30 minutes, folks. I'm excited for the next 30 minutes. I'm not looking forward to the end of it, but I'm explaining. I'm going to take my giant ass, fully professional disc golf target into the backyard and start my putting practice, just like you would see anybody putting on one of those little putting greens. Same thing for disc golf. You got to practice that over and over and over and over and over. Muscle memory. So I got to get that rust out of the gears and have some fun out in the backyard. Maybe rake up the yard a little bit. Have some fun with that. What are you guys doing with the rest of your day after that? I intend on having a wonderful evening. The wife and I are challenging each other for the belt, the house fighting championship. We're not fighting each other. Calm down. Calm down. We're not going to jujitsu in the kitchen here. Okay, although she'll probably take me. No, we have fighting games, a lot of them here. And we get the current champion gets to choose 3 games, and we have a best of 3 or a best of 5, depending how much time we have in each one of those games. And then the winner takes the belt, signs the back of it with the date, and gets bragging rights for the next, usually it's about every 2 or 3 months, every 4 months, every 5 months, depending on how often we remember to do it. And man, it's the night. It's go time. I'm taking it. We're going. And sure, her button mashing cannot save her. I think I'm just absolutely going to take her apart. I'm looking forward to it. The rest of my day is 56 minutes. Not much. All right, I see it. I see you. Andy Murph. Andy Murph is in the house. How's it going, buddy? We haven't seen you in a couple of days there. Andy Murph, another member of the staff here. Welcome. Hello. Hello. Staff in the house. Nice to see you. For those that are curious, how many staff members do we have here? We are a team of about 10 individuals that are like-minded, very, very passionate about what we do here. But we all have different talents, and we all have different experience. We all have a different mind for this kind of stuff, and we all bring something different to the tables. We do all reviews by committee, and not just myself as the way it used to be with the old Honest Amson reviews days. It was pretty much just all myself and Johan. Now we have a large team, website on the way. No reviews, though, on the website. Those are going to be pre-recorded in review form. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a bunch done already. Just finishing a mix for one this morning. And I look forward to, it's March break, guys. I'm streaming for the next 10 days, depending on when you're seeing this. I'm streaming for the next, 9 days. Did my first stream of 10 yesterday. This is stream number 2 of 10 in a row. And I cannot wait to be around for you guys. And if you guys have anything that you'd like to see over the next 10 days, we have things pretty planned. But at the same time, if there's something you guys need to see a demo of, if there's something, are you guys going through purchase decision hell? Are you guys, whatever it is something that you want me to test, let me know. And if I have it already, which is probably most things, we can do that. And I'll throw it into a stream, a random stream. There's going to be a couple of different things going on. Don't forget, we are running a contest this month, Wave Mind, and the Amsterdam Universe giving away some stuff along with Valhalla. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube, the Wave Mind YouTube, and the Valhalla Facebook page, and you are entered to win one of many different prizes. So let's continue through the chain here. I'm going to throw on the X drive for just a little bit. Actually, I'm going to turn the drive off and see what the next profile gives me first, and see what we got. Oh, lovely. This music needs to pipe down a little bit. Pipe down. Sounds nice. Sounds great, guys. Terrific. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm liking that as well. So this is a really nice collection, guys. There's a mix of all sorts of different things in here. There's some nice cleans. I see Sweet Death. Does that mean we're getting more HM2? It sounds like it. Yes, we are. So let's bring that back just a tiny bit. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Let's see what we got going on. Sorry, I was on vacation skiing in Park City. God damn, dude. Well, then, yeah, you should be sorry. So thanks so much to everybody so far. I'm not leaving just yet, but man, it's been great to have everybody here in the house today and to welcome Guilherme and Ron. Please do, if you guys have any more questions for those guys, toss them out. I know it's a bit of a unique format here, but I feel like it's just, so far, the developers have had a good time. It doesn't involve a whole lot of interaction on their part, and it's apart from just, kind of watching the chat and watching the stream. Nobody's on camera. Nobody has to do anything in particular. No dancing monkeys here. So it's pretty low key. And so far, the developers are having a good time. We're going to continue to have guests as often as we can. And guys, we're going to start working in some bigger names. I promise you, when I say bigger, I don't mean that Guilherme and Ron and Luca and Thomas and none of those guys aren't big names, because for us, Jesus, guys, we have under 100 followers here. So it's amazing that we get a chance to have big names. Anyone's willing to talk to us. It's incredible that people are willing to come here and talk Amp Sims with us, with a channel that's literally starting from scratch. Thank you so much for being around with us. Now, when I say bigger names, I mean we're going to continue to get big and bigger and bigger, and we're going to try to continue to just talk to whoever will talk to us. And I don't care if it's a brand new developer like Chris from Wavemind, a brand new developer, newer developer like Loudstakk. I don't care if it is a heavy metal guitar player. I don't care if it's a Swedish death metal guitar player, blues guitar player. We're going to be talking to some people over the course. So guys, we can only build it from here and go up. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us today. So get those questions ready to rip. I'm not sure what we've given away yet in the comments, but we are going to be wrapping this up at about 4:30 Eastern time here. And so that gives us about another 19 minutes. And we're going to be chugging our way through that next 19 for sure. Oh my gosh, my headphones, it feels like it's trying to squish my head. It's not even that loud. It's just the tones from either side feel like bulldozers trying to push me inside through the ears from the middle here. Okay, but not in a bad way. I'm not saying it's in a bad way. Don't think that was a chirp on the profile. It just sounds so good. And as soon as I switched to that neck pickup, it was just like... Oh gosh, that sounds ripping. That's the Dieth. And this is To Ride and Rot. All right, we're going to bring that back just a bit there. A little bit. Brought back too far. Not too far. Ah, man, that Monolord riff's sweet. Neat. Always nice to see like the kind of interesting sounds that HM2s make when you just kind of let them go. You can make some really, I've heard some wacky sounds. We used to just do this in our jam space. And I mean, it's not really a wonder why I have so much tinnitus at this point in my lifetime, but we used to literally stand around in our jam space and hook up different pedals and like let that note or those full chords ring to just see what kind of interesting feedback and how long we could let it hang and different kind of things going on. And man, like I've like you gotta love those like full stack moments. If you've ever stood in front of like a 412 or even a full stack, I don't advise because that's a lot of moving air. You're gonna go deaf. But even a 412 cab with a nice fuzz pedal and something that's really letting it hang, and then you feel those like those waves starting to fall over each other. Man, that's when you have the good stuff. You know, you have the good stuff at that point. I feel like that's what some plugin users just like really need to have, that experience where they can just show up somewhere and have somebody play on a real tube amp for them, so to where it's like it's so loud that it's vibrating like their fillings, and they can feel it and vibrating their teeth from their sinuses right in there. You know it. If you've ever stood in front of a really, really fucking loud amp, you'll know that feeling where it almost feels like the vibrations are trying to push your teeth out. I've felt those vibrations with earplugs, mind you, but I feel like everybody needs to know that feeling so that you know what amp sims are giving you, because like sometimes you can really get that feeling with a set of headphones on where you're really reefing on something and you can get that really nice big ballsy sound, especially if you're using headphones and you're using or maybe like some really loud monitors. But I was saying if you're using headphones and you get that, I don't know, like a really nice room verb, and you get that feeling of playing like you're playing in a room, you can really get that overwhelming volume kind of feeling, even though it's not technically happening to you. But if you felt it before, you could probably get that vibe and get that sort of volume PTSD where your brain starts to kind of fold in on itself, if that makes any sense. Oh, no, I haven't gigged in years either, but I'm talking about just at the jam space. We used to just have bands and just a jam space where we would just kind of collect. And for the longest time after I was in bands, after I quit being in bands, I still played drums. I tried to play drums every day just for fitness reasons. And so I maintained a space at a jam space, and until it got to be kind of just not cost effective at all enough to do that. And I just remember having those days where you would sit around a jam space with a few different guys and a few different amps and just kind of jam and, you know, amp and go rig for rig, and then just start swapping heads around from cabinets and pedals around. And before you know, you've been there for 6 hours and you've got a case of beer or 2 cases of beer that's out the door, and you've all got to walk home at like 1 a.m. and everyone's mad at you for being late, you know, shit like that. So that's kind of like the feeling like that I like to get from these live streams is the gear chat. A bunch of people, bunch of guitar players hanging out, talking about gear while, you know, at least one person is playing at all times. It's kind of a good vibe. So if there's anything that you guys feel we could change about what we do around here, let me know. But if you guys like it the way it is, we're always trying to grow. So do let us know how you feel about the streams. That's pretty farty, as it should be. Oh, stank face. That's stank face. I'm gonna say it. Judges. Yeah, I'm getting it. That's from the judges. It's the stank face tone of the stream. That was definitely the stank face of the stream. Judges are calling it. So this right here, To Ride and Rot, is gonna go as maybe it's in my top 3 for sure for my favorite tones in this pack. I also really liked the Dieth. I can't remember what he said. If it was the first one, or Dieth or Dieth. Is it D-I-E the frenetic or D-E-E the frenetic? Let me know so I can stop sounding like a fucking asshole. Not that these glasses don't make me look like enough of an asshole as it is. Yep. But you want to know what? I found that the place that I got these from has these exact same frames in a few different colors and styles. So I'm going to get a few. I got to get a few just in case these break. These are wonderful for live streams because they look ridiculous. But I had somebody ask me, are they real glasses? Yes, these are actual real prescription spectacles. I need a monocle. That's how you're going to get to know. That's how you're going to get noticed as a social media or as like an influencer or an YouTuber. It's just like, oh, yeah, have you seen this guy? I don't know. The guy with the monocle. Yeah, that guy with the monocle. Get the monocle going. Gosh darn it. My limiter's not doing its job. Actually, it's probably user error. I don't have it set up right. Dieth. Okay. Oh, that's absolutely fucking filthy. Absolutely filthy. Wonderful. Stop yelling into the mic. An asshole. Okay, let's just do that and then back off. There. Perfect. Oh, gosh. One thing. It's been the bane of my existence. Just getting the mic sounding good. Right now, I can tell it sounds very thin. I'm going to bring back, so as you guys are here, I'm going to wheel this back just a little bit. And we'll see how that sounds. A little bit better. Now, I'm not saying I wear these to get noticed in live streams. I bought these as a kind of a joke, and I wore them to work and got absolutely fucking roasted by the children. The kids that and by those for those of you out there that aren't aware, I work with children in a classroom setting. I work mostly with individuals with autism and other high risk behaviors in a classroom setting. And when I was at work, the kids absolutely relentlessly and brutally roasted me for my glasses. And can't take that kind of a confrontation. Just kidding. No, it was cool. I just decided that I had these hanging around and it'd be fun to wear them for just this reason. That sounds one of my favorite profiles. I'm not even really sure. Wolverine Blues? I don't know how to play the riff. I'm sorry. That sounds hot. And we are back to the start. Wow, we actually took the full hour to go through that, to go through the full tone pack. Almost a full hour. Actually, it was a full hour because we got started a tiny pinch before 4:30, I think, or was it bang on? I can't remember. Either way, we're not leaving for a couple more minutes here. See you later, Victor. We are also going to be signing off pretty soon. I want to thank everybody that's chimed in today. I want to thank each and every person that's dropped by. We hope you'll drop by again. We do. We hope you'll drop by again because what we do here is, we do all kinds of different things here during live streams. The Tone Talks have traditionally been some of the funnest streams that we've done. The interviews, or not really interviews, we'll call these just like gear chats that have guests. These have been a lot of fun. So just really, guys, if you enjoyed what you saw today, do hit that like and subscribe button and join us again next time. And I won't be the type of person that's going to be like and subscribe, guys, like and subscribe. I'm going to say it once. But please do that if you guys have enjoyed what you saw today. Do the two things and do join us again and let us know what you think of those streams. If you guys have any questions or comments, be nice and feel free to talk at us and discuss and debate with us in the comments. And be nice. You know, we're always going to answer the YouTube comments and be as fun and informative and detailed as we can. Also, when it comes to super, super easy, super, super grassroots questions, there's going to be oftentimes we're going to point you to another YouTube video that explains it way better than we could. And, you know, oftentimes questions have been handled by somebody way smarter than us, and, you know, in ways, you know, on a number of levels, like what is gain staging, for example. Easy to explain, many people have, and you really need to know exactly how to do that, especially when you're working with multiple components in the signal chain. All right. Yeah, metal tune music. And you know what? Oh, again, another member of our wonderful team here at Zeus is in the building. And you know what? I agree with you, Resington. I wish I spoke their language, but at the same time, they also speak the language of fuzz. And I don't give a fuck what language you speak or what God you believe in. If you believe in any God, if you're political or not political, I don't care if you're a man or a woman or what your pronouns are. We all know what fuzz is. And those guys speak the wonderful and delicious language of fuzz. I love fuzz so very much. And gosh, those guys speak wonderful, wonderful languages of guitar and fuzz. And I think that we can all appreciate that. So I do agree with Resington. I wish I spoke their language, but it's nice to converse. He does speak, they do speak English. And it is nice to converse with Zeus on a regular basis about plugins and all things guitar-based software as well. So we got through all this all the way through this pack. Will you guys tell me in the comments, in the chat, what do you guys think? Is this not an absolute badass pack? I'm giving it a 10 fucking out of 10 as far as NAMM packs go. Everything is captured flawlessly. Everything sounds great. There's a wide variety of tones while all still being under the same roof and under the same general palette. Guys, this is a pack for you if you like filthy things. If you like, I mean, there's a lot of different types of, a lot of different vibes in here, things that come at you from a few different angles. But again, it's kind of all under the same roof. So I think if you're into the chainsaw type tones, you're also going to enjoy everything else in the pack. And I don't care why you pick this up. I think you're going to enjoy the whole thing. And so it took us about an hour to go through the entire pack. I got to say, I've got probably a top five profiles, although I only found arguably one profile that I didn't overly care for, but it wasn't that it was a bad profile. It was just my own personal taste. Not going to tell you which one that is because I'm not going to lead you guys in that direction. But there was really only one profile in the entire pack that I didn't spend a lot of time on because I knew it just wasn't where I parked my car. And that's okay. When you're trying things out in big bunches, it's okay that one thing is not where you parked your car. That doesn't mean everything's right. Samuel, ladies and gentlemen, blind Samuel in the house. Sam, come on. Instead of just walking through, you got to at least to say hello, stop and say hi. No? Okay, you're expecting me to move the microphone for you again. And off he goes. Fantastic. Okay, guys. So my challenge for you guys out there today is to head on to right after the stream. If you have time left in your day, or if it's just first thing tomorrow, leave yourself a Post-it note. Get on Tone Hunt, grab something from a creator you've never ever heard of before. What was the name in the stream earlier? Oh, there was yesterday. Was it yesterday or today? Somebody name dropped somebody that was a really, really good profile maker. Resington, if you mind, just send that to the page if you don't mind. I can't remember what it was now. Darn it. I have to go look back in the comments. In any event, head on to Tone Hunt. Check out everything they have to offer there. Go through it. And also remember that you're going to have to, for now, use 2 instances of NAMM to load a pedal and an amp. For now. But I'm just letting you know you'll have to load 2 different instances of it to load a pedal and an amp. And then you can also use it. I've been using my own impulse response loader, but there is one located right here. As you can see, select IR. You could very easily just do it right inside NAMM, no problem. I just chose to use mine so I can blend and, kind of work volumes and do other things with it. But you guys can choose to do it however you'd like. So if you've already got NAMM, my suggestion for you is, go out there and find some cool profiles. Go out there, find some cool bass stuff and tell me about it. or just message our page and tell us about more cool content creators that we maybe don't know about. I have been all over Tone Hunt, so I don't think there's anyone we don't know about yet, but always, whenever we do a stream on the Neural Amp Modeler, make sure you guys share any tips, tricks of the trade, different things that you guys might want us to know about. Let us know. Man, Resington, thank you so much for joining us. It was kind of strange that you jumped in, because right when we were talking about your pedal, and we did a whole stream yesterday. If you want to watch over it, we did a whole stream yesterday on your pedal. Actually, it was mostly on, it was Freeware Fridays, and we showcased your pedal quite a bit, and we enjoy it, and everybody here on the team really enjoys it, and we appreciate it definitely a lot. As far as this pack goes, make sure you head over to Loudstakk and make sure you check out everything they have to offer in their ever expanding, and it will be vastly and quickly expanding product line. Ron is very motivated over there. He's got lots of ideas. He's got lots of old school ideas, which is really fun, because not everything that they do at Loudstakk or Ubertone is, and in fact, nothing they do over there seems like it came out of a cookie cutter or out of a box. You know what I mean? Nothing has been pre-hashed or nothing has been kind of ripped off from anybody else. Nothing has been borrowed in that sense. So I really enjoy the way that Ron thinks, and I think you guys are going to love that Loudstakk now and into the future as well. Very hardworking guy over there, and so go over there and give them a look. Check this pack out, and also make sure you head over to Tone Hunt and grab yourself some new profiles and just treat yourself and have a little bit of fun. If you're interested in making the profiles as well, remember, that's always appreciated out there. Tone Hunt is your friend, and people will always give you some nice feedback on it if you give them a way to contact you. All right, guys. So I'm going to get out of here. It is now 4:31. Thank you so much. So much. It's amazing. We've had 10 plus people here for almost the entire time. And that doesn't seem like a lot to you guys, but for us, this is early grassroots stuff. So it's been awesome to have 10 folks here just chilling out and hanging out with us for the last couple hours, going over a wonderful, wonderful pack of awesome tones and awesome captures made by Loudstakk and Guilherme. Thanks so much for Resington for joining us and jumping in. I appreciate you. Thanks so much to the entire the Ansem Universe staff that are, just kind of stewing around in the comments the entire time, answering questions, asking questions, having a good time as per the usual. And tomorrow I will be back for day 3 of we'll call it what did I call it? Spring breaks. Oh gosh. Sorry, the spring break breakdown. I'm going to have a breakdown right now because I don't have my mental capacity with me today, apparently. So that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow for a Tone Talk. Tone Talk what? Tone Talk what indeed. But we will be here tomorrow, 2:30, for a Tone Talk. And it's going to be a good time. Not sure for who yet. We know. But you guys will have to wait till tomorrow morning and check it out. We will be posting about it tomorrow morning, just so you guys know. Tone Talk, we're going to be going over an amazing way to get some sort of amazing tone that you guys might be looking for, whether it be an artist or a particular genre, with only plugins. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.